actually my second episode of The New Guy. I've just launched this as an alternative to my WordPress site that I do. I actually do some written blogs on there. Still posting those. I actually just recently got back from New York City. Really excited about that trip. Went to several networking events up there, hosted by the Advertising Club in New York. Met some great people. They did really good, just really helped me out, helping me fit in there. So I appreciate that. I got to tell you all the horror stories of New York. Just I didn't experience any of those. And I don't believe they're true. I think it's all kind of just some bad luck on some people, I guess. But no, it was great. It was a great time. Really enjoyed myself. Glad to be back here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide. National championships for anybody out there that still doesn't know who the Crimson Tide is. But it's been great. It's been nice to be back here and relaxing. It's a little bit slower pace down here in the South. So, but back here once again, starting my blog up. Today we're actually going to talk about a couple of things. It's been a couple of weeks since I actually posted my first blog. We're going to start talking about this, a couple of the Super Bowl ads. There are a couple I didn't like on there, and we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about some applications for the iPhone and a little bit about BlackBerry. I don't really know a lot about the BlackBerry applications, but anyway. So, start off with our news tips, though. Tiger Woods gave yesterday his apology to the nation. Really, I saw in the news that stocks dropped dramatically over the time period there that Tiger Woods was actually giving his speech, and then they rose. I think it was something like $60 million, $600 million. Now that's kind of a gap, but still, it's dramatic enough to make a sizable notice to people on Wall Street. So that's a little scary, but I think it was about time for Tiger Woods to come out and tell everybody what had really happened. He disclosed several things about him. That was I watched it on MSNBC. Watched the apology, and I definitely think that he was sincere. As I mentioned on my blog, and I believe I mentioned also in my last webisode, was one of the things that I'm starting to study is physiological research and how to apply that to consumer research and find out the true feelings that consumers have towards a brand. And part of that is recognizing facial expressions. And also there's other parts of it, the vocal recognition, whether somebody's voice is speeding up, which means they could be excited or actually telling the truth. Because obviously Tiger Woods most likely had a publicity person working with him, trying to best figure out how to address the media with that. But one of the things he did mention in his conference was that the media followed his children to school and showed where his kids went to school, and he shared his disgust with that. I'm 100% behind Tiger Woods on this subject. Tiger Woods, he put himself out there, with all his sponsors that he gained. He definitely put himself out there to be viewed by the media. So anything that happened in his personal life most likely would be shown through the media. But with his kids, that's really dangerous territory. I mean, you never want to endanger anyone's life, but especially not a child, someone that doesn't have a way to deal with those types of issues. So and as well as his wife. I mean, there's definitely, I believe that there's a personal life and a public life that celebrities should be granted. But that was definitely interesting. Another thing is Tiger Woods. If you saw it, Tiger Woods proclaimed his spiritual base in Buddhism, saying he was going back to his Buddhist ways in which he was raised. But yeah, with this facial recognitions and all this, mainly his voice when he started talking about his kid and his the media following them, you could tell he was really getting passionate. His voice tempo was speeding up. He was definitely saw a lot of inflection in his voice, so you could really tell there was some truth behind that. But you saw a lot of shame. Tiger Woods rarely looked at the camera while he was on there. So this is real interesting how this type of research can help people into reading what's going on. But I do think that it was a good move for Tiger Woods to address the media on this subject. I think it was something that's just been buried. I know there's been a lot of jokes at his expense, but it's definitely, I think, about time for him to take care of that. But I also wanted to talk about, Obama has been another hot topic. Whether he's, there are all kinds of issues that have been coming up. You have is he giving up on his healthcare plan? Is what's happening to the Democratic Party? All this, and now I'm not much of a politician, so I won't get into that. But the way Obama has used the media and other people have helped him. I don't know if everyone remembers, but there was actually a YouTube video of a girl singing. It was like "I'm hot for Obama" or something. It's a great way. He has really been media friendly. And I don't think anyone has since JFK. And I think that it was a smart move. I think it's good. I think he's been leveraging a lot of different social media tools, also just the general media that politicians use. So I think it's really neat to see that check into following the White House and all that. I know there's a lot of different platforms that you can check that out. So they're definitely doing it right. Coca-Cola is another company. Coca-Cola, I'm really excited about. They have a great Facebook page, a very interactive page. Definitely can tell they're listening to their fans. So anyway, so that brings us up on our news. I'll be back with you in just a moment for our to talk a little bit about our Super Bowl ads.